In 2011, Animal Aid conducted an investigation into 9 abattoirs, and I'm standing outside one of the 8 that was found to be abusing the animals. While waiting for this case to go to court, I became aware of similar and widespread cruelty via Viva, Compassion in World Farming, Animal Equality, and decided to go vegan that year. I felt compelled to write, to process what I'd seen, and to raise awareness not only of the cruelty to animals, but the effect that the animal agriculture has on our environment, on our health, and on those that work within that industry.
Mercy is obviously factual in terms of what it's based upon, but it's a drama, and so it will reach, different audiences that are pulled into it, and I think could not help but be moved by it. So I think it's exceptionally important for creative people like yourself to use your talent to be able to produce films like Mercy that can affect different audiences. I found it a very, very powerful program, if you want to call it a film, that really touched the heartstrings, because it forces you, if you like, to empathize more with the individuals. And I think that's a very powerful tool, because you put yourself in the place of the pig.
Wendy, your film Mercy is a masterpiece in demonstrating in a really accessible way, the issues around slaughter, the way that animals are treated, and it's got a real human touch to it, real quality, and the acting that's in the piece is just brilliant. So I would recommend anyone to watch the film, to share the news of it, and get the word.
Mercy is such a valuable film. I think it really will have an impact in inspiring people to make changes to their lifestyle and hopefully go vegan. I think it's an entirely appropriate film for people who aren't vegan yet too, and I really hope that it will be those people who will watch it and engage with it as well. I think one of its major strengths is giving people a new way to empathise with animals. I think that's one of the major challenges that we face as advocates, and because the numbers involved in farming are so huge, it can be difficult for people to visualise those animals as individuals, and also to empathise with them, because some people just see them as sort of farm animals' food, rather than realising actually they're just as sentient as cats and dogs and more popular animals. So I think by having people playing the roles of those animals, it's a really powerful way for people to actually make a connection.
So you like the part?
I like the part because he's a lunatic. Although what we've done with it is he has a turn at the end, which is very interesting. And well, he's just brutal. It's someone who's been brutalised by the whole system.
And then what did you go and do?
Well, I gave up meat. It's your fault, you swine.
Go on, explain.
Made me give up meat.
Explain. Go on.
Yeah, it was basically becoming aware of what the meat industry is, and some of that footage you sent me was shocking. Also, in the little pig farm where the pigs getting their teeth pulled out and their tails cut off and the heads being dashed on concrete, and you go, oh my God, I mean, if we're going to eat meat, why do we have to treat animals like this? Let alone what that particular farm was doing with their animals,
Hello, I'm Annette Badland, and about a year ago I took part in a film called Mercy. I played a judge in the final scenes. It's based on a real-life trial, and it's about animal cruelty. It's the love and passion of Wendy Morgan, who has not only written it, produced it, performed in it, but funded most of the film herself.
But what I found very interesting about this film is because Wendy has chosen not to show animals, but to show humans on this journey. It's easier on the eye, and we can follow the argument more clearly, and we can recognize the coercion because we feel it for ourselves. So I think it's a very, very interesting film. It's very, very well made, and if, like me, you disagree with intensive animal agriculture and slaughter, and believe that we all have the one thing that all species on this planet share is the right to life. If you believe that too, you'll find Mercy a very interesting film to watch. So I recommend it very highly.
Hello everybody, my name is Abigail McKern and I'm here to urge you to go and see Wendy Morgan's film Mercy, which is a brave, innovative, disturbing, important film. I hope everybody goes to see it, and I wish everybody who's had anything to do with it huge luck.
Mercy is a project that we have been working on for a number of years and we are hugely invested in and passionate about.
Spirit was the youngest of the family of the lead character Mercy, who you follow throughout the film. I'd say that she was definitely the weakest of the family, and you can see her struggle to stay strong and to keep up with her family during their fight to survive during the slaughterhouse.
My name's Christopher Gard. I'm really happy to have worked on Mercy in the capacity of composer, co-written a couple of songs with Wendy, also got 2 songs I've written with bands on the film. To have got it this far through so much goodwill and just kind of belief really is incredible.
Mercy is not a common film. It describes something we don't often think about, and it tells that story in a unique way.
Hello, my name is Carol Royal and I'm an actress. And I'm also one of the executive producers on Mercy, the movie, written and directed by Wendy Morgan, actress and great friend of mine. Wendy approached me some time ago to become involved on the movie and become an executive producer, and I jumped at the opportunity, since this film epitomizes everything that I have believed, that sentient creatures should not be put through these atrocities, and that it damages not only the creatures, of course, but those people involved in the practices therein, and it's certainly damaging to the planet as well. The way that Wendy has shot this film, written the script, makes it much more accessible for those people to whom this territory is new, as well, of course, of those people who know all the facts. And I welcome the chance to get the film out there globally, because people who see it will become informed, and through information comes change. Thank you very much.
We're looking forward to sharing Mercy with you soon.
Juliet Galatly, founder and director of Viva, said, 3/4 of the world's new and emerging infectious diseases come from animals, mainly from trading in wildlife or from factory farming.
And it's my fault. I'm responsible. I'm the consumer, paying them to do my dirty work that could endanger us all.
It was a long fight for it to be allowed as evidence.
I work in an abattoir.
It's my first day.
I remember being born.
I'm sorry.
The United Nations said a global shift towards a vegan diet is vital to save the world from hunger, fuel poverty, and the worst impacts of climate change.
I remember being born. I do.